class president. The moments where there's this clear, almost palpable kind of excitement of us all being together in the same room. Without fail, I'd be able to look out and see the eyes of my friends and peers encourage me as I would give some goofy sophomore class address or rip my shirt off at a pep rally. It was a feeling of unity, and honestly, it was really cool that we were all able to be a part of that. Today, we come to honor and support the class of 2010 as they pass on from the realm of high school and into the world of higher education, employment, or the military service. For us graduates, it's a time to be with one another as one class for one final time to celebrate a high school career spent and completed together. It's a celebration, a day to acknowledge the achievements of an impressive and talented group of young individuals who have reached one of the most important milestones there is to reach. So, fellow young people, enjoy it, and enjoy it together. Because this is something that we can all share. So smile together, laugh together, cry together, and give like a rad high five together. Just enjoy this moment that'll stay with you for the rest of your life. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished faculty, administrators, friends and family, and graduating class of 2010, it is an honor to speak before you today. And to my peers, congratulations. Congratulations on a hard-earned completion of the springboard that will propel you towards whatever you wish to be. I have the pleasure today of sharing the stage with the Salutatorian, my teammate, my constant companion, my best friend and my twin brother, Josh Coyne.
Thank you. Coming into high school, we were all different people. Coming into high school, we were all different people. We held individual values, maintained separate interests, constituted a wealth of personalities, and had our various ambitions. Yet we came together to share the awkward phase of our lives. We got lost in the barrage of upperclassmen on our way next to the pool on the 3rd floor. We were frustrated socially and convinced that no matter where we went, someone would be watching and laughing. We were nervous all the time and convinced that we'd never adapt to high school. There was also the negative side.
For many of us, we have been classmates not only for the past 4 years of high school, but going all the way back to kindergarten. With so many shared experiences, we have built special relationships that will last a lifetime. And while the thought of leaving behind people we are closest to can raise some fears, the anxiety is balanced by the hope and excitement of moving forward in the next phase of our lives. This is what we have worked so hard for, the opportunity to take another step forward in our personal development, to leave behind the comfort zone of the familiar and step confidently into the unknown.
We as a class have learned a lot, even more than you're probably aware of. At the White Hot Dance Party, we've learned to dance like no one is watching. That's why they keep the lights off. At the high school Super Bowl, we've learned to keep steadily before us the fact that all true success depends at least less upon ourselves. And before us, and that bleachers don't drive themselves. And those who have committed to programs like drama or music for all 4 years have learned that impatience never commanded success. And the family is more than those that you live with. And I think that each of us, in one way or another, has learned to blaze his or her own path with confidence.
Yet none of these lessons came easily. Perhaps it took an ice storm, a few Saturday school days, and a sacrificed April vacation, staying up until midnight or later, a hallway that consisted of a dirt trail around construction, bitterly cold or sweltering hot sports matches, or accidentally sending that very personal and very revealing candygram to the wrong person.
Totally awkward.
While learning these lessons, both awkward and inspiring, we've learned a lot about ourselves.
We came into this school not knowing what the final building would be. Some of us have older brothers and sisters and know what Diehl Wachusett used to look like, but the rest of us have our high school beginnings rooted in construction. And maybe this was appropriate. Maybe this was the district's way of telling us that we too are a work in progress. We have crafted our minds, forged friendships, and engineered blueprints for the future. And as the school hasn't finished, so have we.
And so we move ahead, not forgetting our construction-based lessons. Ultimately, we began freshman year when screaming, "Snake" or "Fire" was an effective way to actually move through the gridlocked hallways. And when construction was considered an acceptable excuse for strolling into class nearly 20 minutes late. Now look at what we've become. Let me leave you with a personal anecdote. When I was younger, my parents explained to me that I could grow up to be whatever I wanted, anything that I set my heart on. I was an impossible dreamer at the age of 7 and thought for a long while and finally and very excitedly came up with the ultimate ambition. The man who puts the jelly in the jelly donuts. Yes, I was an aspiring little chap, and yes, I did indeed admire his jelly craftsmanship. When my parents asked our younger brother the same question, "What would you like to be when you grow up, out of anything in the world?" his 4-year-old imagination answered, "I want to be a dog." I found a little consolation in knowing that my career goals entailed earning a salary instead of trying to grow fur. But what I've learned from my pastry-oriented past is more important than whether or not those particular aims came to fruition. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and perhaps that's how life should be. New ideas come up and plans change, and if we're not willing to sacrifice what we are convinced must stipulate our futures, then we will leave no room for creativity. We will leave no room for the midnight conversations that may inspire the strongest friendships, for the minutes within the hours or the hours within the days, or for the chance to relax and sink into who we've become.
Class of 2010, if there is one thing that I've learned over the course of these 4 years, and I still live by it every single day, is that life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. So please make of it what you will and enjoy every single minute.
Thank you to our teachers for their persistent guidance and to our friends for their perpetual companionship. Thank you to our parents for their unconditional support and to our Father for the sacrifices He makes every day so that we may have the life opportunities that we've had and so that we may be who we are.
You rocked it.
And to the class of 2010, congratulations, good luck in the future.
Let's make this world a better place. Thank you.